Alright, listen, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already. Yeah? Make sure you leave a comment in the comment section below so you can get a shout out. Get me? So big up all you returning subscribers. You also need to leave a comment in the comment section below so you can get a shout out. Yeah? It only makes sense, alright? So, listen, without further ado though, this is a reaction video to Splurgeboys classic. It's a Channel U classic. If you don't know about Channel U, do you know what? I'm just gonna go on a spree on do reaction videos to, you know what I'm saying, like some Channel U classics. One of them is called Excuse Me. It's by then they were called Splurge. Now they're called Splurgeboys. Do you know what I mean? Like listen, South London is full of talent. The world is full of talent, but the fact that they're from South London, it helps. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's go. And it's funny, they ain't aged one bit as well. Splurge. Oi! Excuse me, you're so crisp. And look, hey, listen. Classic. Why is this only on 200k views? This needs over 200 million views. Are you dumb? I'm putting this up. Excuse me, you're so Chris. Imagine seeing you in a place like this. Hey, listen. You see, when you listen to songs from your past, your childhood or teenage, it takes you and it gives you the hype, isn't it? I'm not the only one, right? Surely not. Give me girl, but I wanna hold your hand. I just wanna be the one to speak with you. Maybe it's the silent close you wear that makes Splurge wanna come and speak to you. Excuse me, you're so crisp. I'm about to take you in a place like this. Excuse me. Hey, listen. Yeah, I'm here. Hat to the rear, fresh in my ears. Walking at the fire, doing labor like Blair. London, oh, you love the accent. London. I've got that hat. Did you see that hat? What? Bruv, do you know where it is? Look at me. Give me a second. Like, I genuinely had that hat. Do you think it's a joke? Look, and it actually says South. Do you know what I mean? South, yeah? I know it's a look a bit dirty and that, but allow me. I'll barely even wear it anymore. Look, London and that, you know what I mean? South London. Get me? Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I didn't even know that the hat was in that video. It's in another video that I watched when I was we're gonna get into that video another day. P2J's projects, and know who P2J is, right? He has produced some of the biggest Afrobeats hits in the past few years. But anyway, and he even produced hits for Beyonce as well, I believe. But anyway, we won't get to that right now. But in that, look at me, I'm so gassed I can't even speak properly. But yeah, I recognize that then. Before, when I got that hat, I didn't even realize how popular that hat was. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was the only guy that had that hat. But come on, let's make it make sense. Anyway, you're so crisp. Imagine seeing you in a place like this. Excuse me. You're so crisp. Imagine seeing you in a place like this. Look, a couple years, yeah, I'm here. Hat to the rear. Yeah. Looking at the fire, doing labor like Blair. Accent, yeah. London's there. Let the whole world know that London's here. No one in the top rare, but I don't care. If you don't want to hear, cover up in it. Yeah, tell someone else trying to get that key. Celebrities, splurges. So when we stick around like I'll make sure you share with my parents. Nike hoodies. Jeez.
I just wanna be the one to sleep with you. Maybe it's a stylish cookie bread.
And also, I want to mention as well, yeah, I genuinely feel like it's Channel U days now with this hat back on. But anyway, what was I gonna say? Even though I didn't realize that this hat, someone was wearing this hat in this video till this day. Like till this day I'm recording this video, I didn't even know till this day. That's when I recognize this. But what was I gonna say? Yeah. The only thing I did recognize who were in this video was K Sounds. And they're also from South London. Like, listen. Oh man, I miss these days though. And in a way I do and I don't. You know what I mean? In a way it's bittersweet. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you've got to just appreciate where you are at the moment. But there's some things in the past that you're like, rah. You know what I mean? Let's go. You're so crisp. I've never seen you in a place like this. Excuse me. You're so crisp. I've never seen you in a place like this. Gorgeous, drop that gorgeous. Nah. Man actually went there with it. Man said, he referenced his hair, saying it must be, with it being long, it must be the whitening. And to be, I don't even know what to say about that. You know what I mean? I really don't know what to say about that. But every hair is good hair. You know what I mean? As long as it's clean, as long as it's kept well. And when I say kept well, it's kept tidy. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, as you can see, man's got a fresh shape up and that. Get me? Big up my barber and that. But like, yeah. I'm going to pull that for a second now. Because I like that bar where he said, stunning, flawless, drop dead, gorgeous. Anyway. Stop darling. Back. Pretty attractive you are, stunning, flawless, drop dead, gorgeous. Cheers! To your right? No. Listen, I'm going to have to drop that bar. You know when, because of the place I am in, or the mindset, or the circumstance I'm in at this, you know what I mean, junction in my life, if a woman ever tells me that, oh, you're alright, I'm going to tell them, nah. Because my ex broke my heart. Do you know what I mean? Get me? And if she is, and it's funny because if a woman is genuinely caring, all that stuff there, and you can genuinely see it, that's when nice to drop it, obviously. Or if you're, you know what I mean? That's when you should move, like, you should stay and stuff. If not, then it don't make sense because some don't care. Let's be real. You know what I mean? It's the body language or stuff like that. But let's just pull that up. Gorgeous, drop that gorgeous. To your right? No. Broke my heart. Jeez. K Sounds. Remember when I said that I know who's in this video, right? K Sounds. You saw that. Even on the tops. K Sounds. Alright, listen. Let's pull it up again. Get me? You're right. No. Broke my heart. See you thing. Baby Gash, Jamaica Black. Nobody's virgin me. Who still thinks I'm a virgin? Did you see his facial expressions? Bruv, I'm done. Nah, those facial expressions. It's one thing this tune being a banger, but it's another thing with the video being cold as well, with the facial expressions and all them stuff there. Let's pull that up for a second. Nah, that's funny. Ladies, gash by the hour, making black. Nobody's virgin to me, who still thinks I'm a virgin? Whoops. No, we gotta talk about that. You know what it is, yeah? We have to be honest about life, yeah? Life is, puberty hits certain ages. Naturally, hormones are raging. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, raging. So, unfortunately, there are some that actually do say bye to their virginity before their GCSEs. I'm going to say unfortunately only because, do you know what I mean? But, yeah. I don't want to ask a personal story and be like, when did you lose your virginity? Because me personally, I don't really care. I ain't going to tell you when I lost my virginity. You know what I mean? And for legal reasons, it wasn't before my GCSEs. You get me? Because that would be illegal. No, it genuinely would be illegal. In the UK, the age of 16. And anyway, let's pull that for a second. Please, okay. I just wanna be the one to sleep with you. Maybe it's a side that's close to where. Excuse me, you're so crisp. I'm just seeing you in the place like this. Excuse me, you're so crisp. I'm just seeing you in the place like this. And I'm loving it. She's tea and he's rubbing it. I'm them born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any. Oh, well, I would personally. English boy. Yeah. Born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. See, South London, born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. South London, born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Sorry, my bad. My bad. Let's keep moving. And I'm loving it. I'm born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. See, I'm an English boy, and I'm loving it. Hey, yeah. From London, born and raised, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Come on, hold your hand. I just wanna be the one to sleep with you. Maybe it's a stylish go to wear. Jeez, that hurts hard. Excuse me. See, in a place like this, excuse me. You're so good. I'm gonna see you in a place like this. Aye. What a absolute classic. Yeah, that's a classic. That is a classic. That is a absolute classic. Like, you don't understand how much a classic that is. Maybe you do now, alright? 10 out of 10 for the song, 10 out of 10 for the visuals. Get me? Big up Splurgeboys. Get me? Or Splurge then, but now they're called Splurgeboys. And now they're producers for other artists as well. I think back then they were still producing for other artists as well. But like, because on Channel U, what was interesting is I never heard a sound like that before. Like the rhythm itself, like the instrumentation, yeah. Like, it just sounded so, I don't even know what the word is, so I'm trying to type. Like, I don't know what the word to use is, but it just sounded different. Do you see what I'm saying? It sounded different. even if I listen to tunes from that era on Channel U, do you know what I mean? Like, I know I can tell the difference. I'm not saying that they were bad or anything. It's just that was a different level of quality, if that makes any sense. Not to say that the other ones were low quality, not saying that. I'm just saying that's a different level of quality. You know, like with the Premier League, right? I don't know if you're familiar with football. If you're watching this, I'm sorry if you don't understand this terminology. I don't know how to break it down into women terminology. But in the Premier League, there's obviously teams, yeah? The top four, there's namely the top four that mainly qualify for the Champions League. Alright, so basically, long story short, that production level at that era is Champions League type of qualification. You know what I'm saying? Level. That's top four. Do you see what I'm saying? That is top four, bar none. Do you see what I'm saying? So anyway, so it's only a 20 out of 20 or 20 out of 10, or do you know what I mean, for the song and video and stuff like that. The link to the original video though is going to be in the description box below. Want to see anything next? Leave that in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, what are you doing? Subscribe right now. Pick up all the returning subscribers. Make sure you actually do leave a comment. You know what I mean? Don't just watch and then not leave a comment. Please leave a comment so you can get a shout out, alright? But yeah, let's go.